Well, it is a question that 70,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? And in a few moments, we're gonna see a team try to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today we have a fun preseason matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and the New Orleans Saints. Ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. Marvin Mims now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
If this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Denver.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He still has room inside the 30. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Catch made over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
And the Broncos first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
They'll run here on first down. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Dobbins has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
Return, it's Kendre Miller. Jukes one defender. He's brought down just inside the 25. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. They're led by the second-year quarterback from South Carolina. Started a handful of games last season as a rookie. Here's Spencer Rattler.
It was a tough season, Kate, in New Orleans a year ago. Coaching changes, lots of injuries to that offensive line. And Spencer, as a fifth-rounder, was thrown right into the fire as a rookie. But he persevered, he endured. Now he's going to get a chance to compete for the job this year.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Here's Rattler. This is reeled in by Taysom Hill. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Now right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. This is Alvin Kamara with it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another run for Kamara. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. And he could have a free play here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
The penalty is declined.
They'll run here following the penalty. He made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Now Rattler. Forced out to his right. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints finish off their opening drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. guys, and in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints start off well to tie things 7-7. Send this away. On the return, here's Mims. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard
line. This our last play of the quarter. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have it on 2nd and short. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Denver.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards there, and that brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
5-yard gain on the play. First down, Broncos.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks, and I'm looking for that to be called again.
Nix now on 1st and 10. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Broncos first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the celebration can resume on that sideline. The touchdown stands. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 7.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snap a knife, bang, trucks, bouncing to the groove. All by itself, that's the new move. Where I'm from, like to go. I'm flipping up the gang, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't starting with
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And this drive will start inside the 25. This New Orleans offense ready up for its second drive of the contest. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They go in play action. And down he goes. The Broncos got this. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, you call play action this early in a game, and you're not expecting sack. Right, play action protections actually are some of the best, most sound protections in an NFL offensive playbook. Give some credit to the defense to break that play action pass down with the first sack on the stat sheet.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Brought down before the return gets far. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Broncos looking to add to their advantage. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down, Denver.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV
From a great
off.
throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Nix with it on first. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
With that down the distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Has it at the 7. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Well, this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. Could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. They're on him again, and he goes down again. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's 3rd down and goal.
Back-to-back sacks, and this defense hungry for a 3rd here. It's 3rd and goal. Nix now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. The Saints call for a timeout. So they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Saints taking the field for the final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Running back sent in motion. Rattler back to throw. Fires right away, but and now they face second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He takes it himself. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Rattler to the air now. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays right before the snap. You know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40. Rattler. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, kid, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's back to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it 4th down. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our 2nd half. Set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. They stay on the ground with Camara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Sending the tight end in motion left. They'll go play action. He's running with it. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for us Saints.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And they bring him down around the 34. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
That's caught by Chris Olave. The tackle quickly follows that catch as this one reaches the 23. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's caught. He found some space. It's an Orleans touchdown. The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Group B to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game.
17. Saints 14.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break. As we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Mims. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They give to Dobbins to start the third. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. From the 32. Pass taken in by Sutton. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Third and just 2 to go. kicks from the gun. He's got Sutton complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
To Portland Sutton. A gain of 30. And the Broncos first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All the way! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a 9-point advantage. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos make it a 10-point ball game.
24, Saints 14.
All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And start things off with a run by Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Give on second to Kamara. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Kamara gets it on the draw. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
Well, good luck sneaking a draw by this defense on 3rd down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the first down, but with that delay, this defense was all over it.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. To throw, here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, ball at the 36. Now Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down. Here's Nix. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Saints offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Rattler. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. An incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Rattler. Looking for a target. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. The running back dump-off doesn't land. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's running for it. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunky yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Riley Moss with the pick.
Dude, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. We'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Dobbins, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 5. 1st down, Broncos.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? You can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running it again with Dobbins. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Broncos holding a 10-point lead. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for the game. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they step the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before they get started.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Brown's cut along the left sideline. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
31. Saints 14.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't get it like your birthday. Your party in the club. Mama, I got what you need. Give me the food. I'm in the habit. I ain't in the middle. So come give me a hug. Give me your party in the club. Mama, I got what you need.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go down. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. No gain on 1st down.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to throw. Rattler. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Rattler. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The Broncos offense all set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Could lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on seconds.
33-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Running left, it's Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with third down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he'll go down. The Saints make the play. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And this victory is going to give them a nice shot of confidence as they work through the next couple of weeks and prepare for things to count coming up in Week 1. So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from New Orleans.